Alrighty guys, what's up and welcome to Jdub Outdoorsy NZ. Josh here. Hope you're all doing well. I'm camping with my brother tonight. I've got the GoPro, got the drone. I'm going to film all this for you. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a super cool trip, so sit back, relax and enjoy. Alright guys, we just found our camp spot for the night. I'll show you how I set up the camping setup since I've never actually filmed a camping video yet. It's about time. So we're kind of backed up onto these trees here, so we'll open up the awning and then we cook on the tailgate, and the tent here will fold out that way so we have a bit of privacy and also to protect us from the wind. Now all I have to do with the tent is do the tie downs and we'll get started with the awning. We want to undo these. That will fold down, you can swing it all out. Definitely a cool little setup. Alright guys, I've just finished up doing up all the tie downs for the tent. Cheers. As you can see, it's nice and tight there, all sorted. I've still got a few to put down on the awning just in case we do get some winds during the night. Now we're setting up our power. So everything that I need is in this bag. So as you can see, right over here is my battery right here. So I have these negative and positive which connect to there, and that's what gives me my power. Then obviously you have your big lead which connects to here, and just like that you have power so you can charge your phone and stuff like that. Cigarette lighter here which I usually put inside my tent just so obviously rain can't get to it, and it's as easy as that. And I have power which that will probably easily last me about 2 days worth just for nighttime use. Camp's all set up. Now we're going to go for a little stroll around since we did set up camp quite early. It's now probably like 3:30 around there, so we're just going to head down to the river, check that out. Probably is a bit cloudy but that's all good, and yeah, just go explore. We're almost at the river, I can see it in front of me. Definitely not fishable, so no fishing this trip. She's roaring. It's fast, very fast. So look, I'll stay still, look at that. Might not even be able to tell on the camera. So right here behind me, you can actually see where the water got up to, because all this grass is pushing downstream obviously, so I've got way up there, so it's gone down probably about 2.5 meters in a matter of days. But wow, you can see all the debris in the trees just over there. If you just imagine Cyclone Gabrielle over 2 years ago, how high that would have got. That would have got probably about there. It's crazy how fast Mother Nature can change. After we did a little bit of exploring, we decided to head back and have a cold one. Cheers guys. Alright, so we're just going to chill out for a little bit and I'll then pull out the camera again when we are cooking dinner. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just scanning the cliff face to see if I can see any wild goats or deer, stuff like that. So why not, since there's nothing else really to do. It's officially dark. Alrighty, it is now in fact time for dinner. So let's grab the cooker. Today on the menu, tonight's menu is our venison steak. Now it's nice and easy to cook this stuff, you know, because you just cook it 2 minutes on one side and 2 minutes on the other. And then you let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes and she's all tickety boo. Get a bit of rice bran oil on this pan. Start heating it up. I'll get the 2 minute timer ready. Get a bit of that. Just get it all ready. Oh, check that out. And we'll start our 2 minute timer. Sweet, so that's going. Alright, that's us. Time to flip it over. Sweet. Okay, start that again. Alright, that's 2 minutes done. Go. Look at that. Check those out. Okay, so now we will let those rest for about 10 minutes, then we'll get to cutting and I'll show you what they look like. We'll get some salt on it. That's perfect. As you guys can hear, it's starting to rain, but it is now time for us to get ready for bed, so we're going to brush our teeth. Definitely a comfy setup with the light bar up top, speaker there, you know, we can hang up all our stuff. We've got the pockets, we've got a nice 60mm foam mattress. So yeah, we're gonna have a good sleep, I hope, and I will see you in the morning. Morning, guys. Quite a nice morning this morning. Not too cold, probably about 10 degrees. So yeah, let's cook some breakfast, have a coffee, and we're on the road. I am now putting in hot chocolate for my brother and coffee for me. And I did forget to bring milk, which kind of sucks, so we'll just have to go with no milk, which is what you got to do sometimes, but all good. Alright, water's boiled. Perfect. Cheers, guys. Nice. Good way to start off the morning. So for brekkie, nice and basic. We're just having sausages and bread. Cheers, guys. Digging, eh? So we're now going to pack up camp and we're going to head to this shingle road that takes us right up the top of a mountain, which gives us some very, very cool views. awning's done, onto the tent. Alright guys, I will have to set it back up when I'm at home, obviously because I'm packing it away wet and I don't want it to get mold on it. Sweet, that is us done. 4wding campsite. So our plan is to go down the road probably about 5 to 10 minutes, and off to the left there's a shingle track, and that takes us right up to the top of a mountain, which gives you some cool views, and it's also a pretty cool spot. So that's where we're off to. This is a cool spot. Sadly this track does come to a dead end, so we're driving as far as we can, but if you look around us you can't see any roads or anything, just wild bush. It's so beautiful too. And I actually thought that down here was a track, but luckily I popped out to check it because it's pretty steep, and as you can see down there there's actually a stream flows through there. But yeah, alright, we'll take the main shingle track that goes right up the top. Now check out this amazing view, guys. Nice and clear day too. Be so cool if there was snow on the tips of all these mountains. How cool is that? Just stopped at another part of the track. As you can see, tracks here, and it just goes right down. But you can see this super cool view. We have reached the top of the mountain and we are 900 meters in elevation. I don't know why, I like to know that, just so then if it does snow, you probably will get snow up here. But it's such a cool spot, especially with the car. I've posed up the car with the background. So cool. Cheers, butter. We are now going to head to the Twin Lakes, and I'll chuck up the drone and show you what they look like. And we'll also do a few 4-wheel drive tracks. we have just pulled up to this little nook so we can walk down here probably about 30 meters, and it opens up and you can see the lake. You can see one of the lakes here, and then there's a lake on the other side as well, which you'll be able to see in the drone footage I have up right now. Just check that out. Just the scenery is beautiful through here. That brings us to the end of the YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you're keen for more adventures, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload more YouTube videos. Cheers guys, I'll see you on the next one.